The video games industry is one of the most innovative and fastest growing industries in the world. The men and women of this industry work tirelessly to provide entertainment for the masses, and some of these provide the music that we love, music that we listen to when we're enjoying ourselves playing those video games, music that we love, music that we listen to when we're enjoying ourselves listening to video games. Do we even know who these people are? No. Would video games be the same without them? No. What you're about to hear.
Good evening and welcome everybody to another episode of The Average Giants.
Hello.
I am one of your hosts, The Average Gamer. Hi. And joining me as always is my good friend McCheese McFace McHead.
What?
But
I guess you could call me Giant. McCheese McFace McHat.
You like that one?
That's very Irish.
So what are we going to be playing tonight, Giant?
We are going to be playing it's Project Nimbus, and it's a game that you hold near and dear to your heart. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this one. It reminds me a lot of a game I played when I was young, as well as a show I watched when I was young. And so we have with us in the call right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce it correctly, it's Pawi Pakamekanon. You're team leader for the Game Crafter team, which is an independent game development studio from Thailand. And obviously your current project right now is Project Nimbus. How's it going tonight?
Hello.
Hello.
I am Pawi Pakamekanon from Game Crafter team. In fact, I have webcam installed, but if you want the picture, it's okay. So I'm really glad that I'm on the show tonight.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
We're just trying to fix our sound
system
levels
engaging
right now.
combat mode.
Okay, that should be good. So, before we get into the game, would you mind telling us a little bit about what Project Nimbus is?
Well, Project Nimbus is a high-speed flying high-speed robot action game. The player controls a flying robot called Battleframe. So the game story will be told from many of the different factions, and the game primarily focuses on single-player campaign.
Cool. And I would like to actually show some of the campaign right now. I'm just going to play the little intro level.
Thank you.
Gotta learn how to play it. Have you tried it all yet?
I've played the first 3 levels,
Okay.
and I couldn't stop playing.
So, for the average Joe like me, who is horrible at these games, how do you see the controls?
They're quite intuitive. So it's WASD for your basic movement, and then there's E to elevate and C to go down.
Okay.
And then there's space for boost, which you can hold. You see it on the left side of the screen.
Yeah.
That can be used in any other direction. As a nice little tutorial that's showing. You can also boost upward, boost downward.
So, getting into the questions here, when did you decide that you wanted to make yourself a really, really awesome mech-style game?
Well, at first, frankly, I was 2 years ago. I was finishing reading some manga, some comic. That comic name is, I think the comic name is Eureka 7. And then I see the trailer of the Gundam Unicorn. So most of the game initial inspiration from that. So we went. I remember that I have one friend that offered to do a mech design if I am to do the real robot team genre. So I contact him, and since he is really a lot into macros, he sent me a lot of good anime scene, especially from the Macross Zero. The scene like the robot, the airplane transform into the giant robot in slow motion, then use his Gatling gun to intercept incoming missile. Well, see like that. And with a little bit of research on Marcos video on YouTube, I see something like multi-lock missile with and a lot of missile coming from the robot or to multiple targets. The thing that they call eternal circus. So well, yeah, there is many. That is what inspiration of the game come from. We want to play a game that we want to play a very high speed robot game like what we see in those anime, but we haven't find one yet. And another inspiration of the game is from the Armored Core series, especially for answer. You can see it's clearly from the quick boost, from the booster mechanism in the game.
Actually, maybe we should take a quick 2-minute break to try and bring the resolution down, just to get the FPS going here, because we can easily go to the first level. So let me do that. We're going to be offline for about 2 minutes, guys, so sorry.
You can change the resolution.
No. Okay, we're back.
Main system engaging combat node.
Okay, so
There we go.
Getting back to the next level. So Semper Fidelis. So I'm just gonna let it play, so we can hear some of the story in that, because it should be doing that right off the bat. And then we'll chat about it after.
Which one do you want first?
Bad one first. I like stories with a happy ending.
We've got a new pilot from Top Gun, call sign Skull 1. He'll be with us and we'll start his sortie today.
And the good news, General?
It seems that the terrorist group called Children of Fallen...
You can see that almost all of the Earth surface are now sunk under the sea level.
MI-19 Strelky.
Is calling him Skull 1, is that a Macross reference? I just had to ask.
With them, this is very
Yes, it is. Well, we have primarily 3 factions here. We have Mithril, we have USAF, we have Spenas, and we have terrorist organization, Children of Foreign Nation. So the main when player playing from the USAF gun, they will play portrait from the view of the Skull Squadron of the 7th Fleet.
I'm so excited for this.
I'm excited for you being excited for
I'm
this one.
so excited for this.
Because back in the day, you used to play, was it Mech Warrior? Is that what it was?
Oh, I played a lot. I had a couple of Robotype games, or Macross games.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is what the game's supposed to look like with real FPS.
Where have you been?
So nice.
Service should be free by now.
So when you lock on, it will automatically lock like that, which is really nice. And then you can switch to missiles, and you can fire off lots, but that you can also have multiple locks with them.
That city is so cool looking.
Yep.
This city is Taipei 3. Taipei 3 is under the CFN or government. The CFN is led by United States. This game story set about 60 years after the Third World War. So with the United States as the victorious faction, they claim almost half of the world.
Oh, okay.
For their own.
That's pretty amazing that the city is flying too. That's so cool.
We have to find a reason to make it sound reasonable to have city in the sky. But the real reason is I just want to make it. So we write the game story that people cannot live on the surface anymore because it is too polluted from the nuclear gas or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's smart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or yeah, you just be like the Fifth Element, where it's like, oh yeah, there's fog.
Yeah.
Just
We just don't go down
you
there.
build the buildings higher.
Fast, with paper thin armor.
Oh, I love this.
How many different types of mechs are there available in the game?
Well, there are many, but it's like the modern day fighter jet. So even in each model, there will be customized variant that designed for specific purpose. But most of standard variant are similar. The difference is only in performance. We have the USAF have two machines. The one you are piloting is called M3. The M3 is similar to the modern day F-15.
Oh, okay.
And we have almost all battleframe in almost all fighting robot battleframe in this game have the real life aircraft counterpart.
It's the enemy.
And then in the next level, we'll see the game's namesake, which is the Nimbus.
But we also have something that is very overpowered for main character to use.
There's a lot of SAMs down there.
Think of something like Gundam.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This game looks
Next
so
generation
clean.
prototype battleframe. Next generation prototype mech. Something like that.
And this game, is it currently still in development, or is this released? I know it's on Steam for people that are
Well,
interested in it.
In fact, it's still in development. I still write the storyboard of the mission in the next act to the finish. It will have totally of 27 missions in the game.
Wow.
Well, it started this. USAF
Incoming bogey.
and Mithril, the America hunt for terrorist organization effort. But at some point, the terrorist organization able to steal American battleframe to attack some Russian city, and the World War IV began. It's some kind, I know it's some kind of cliche, but it's an easy way to make a war in the game. That sounds still sound reasonable. And the game story will shift through perspective from various kind of from manufacture of the conflict. So yeah, it's not America is a good guy or like that. And in the end, it is revealed. Okay, and in the end, everybody is just united together to fight against an imminent threat that will erase all present of humanity from this planet forever. Well, in the end, people have to stop waging war at one another and fight for humanity, mankind as well.
Yeah, and that it really is a good message to have in your game too, especially in a Russian game like this.
Yeah, as long as you're fighting with mechs, you can fight for all humanity. That's how it works.
I'm okay with that.
Did you know that you can shoot down incoming missile with your machine gun?
No, I didn't know you could do that. I knew you had the flares, so I kept trying to kite them around so that they didn't hit me, but...
You can outmaneuver them, or you can use flare. But you also can use your machine gun directly at it and fire. Boom, 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 boom. Pew, pew, pew. But you can use solo. If it is too hard, you can use slow motion to assist you.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
world that he's flying around in, is it destructible, or is it all set so that there's no
It looks
damage to
beautiful.
the...
No, we would like to make something destructible. In fact, we would like to make everything destructible, but it's very heavy on processing power
Yeah.
if we do that. So if we are going to add it in the future, you can. I think it still be limited. I think the enemy might. Okay, it's on the sea. down there, down
Radar
there.
is clean. No enemies remaining in the combat area.
Uh,
Good job.
on the ground, down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just remember back in the days when
Something approaching
Crisis
at high
2 first came out, how barely a computer available could actually run it. Because
That was when I first built my
Listen
new
up.
gaming
The new
machine.
enemy
Oh,
squadron is
I was in
composed
we,
heaven.
of
we can make
Their specs
one
are comparable
or
with
two
your
skyscraper,
If you don't want to die,
skyscraper
stick
or
together.
one city island
What the
destructible.
hell? How'd they get their hands
But
on
we
those?
cannot make entire city destructible because destructible building is an active object that keep
moving, our M1's
that
getting
must be
slaughtered.
keep updating the whole time, and it cannot.
Hey, Skull, you better
And
keep pushing that
the
booster.
lighting is must be real time too. It cannot be back with the real the light map.
Oh, okay.
Fleeting Infinity asks, is there fuel for your mech and can you run out?
Listen up.
Oh,
The
did
new
you hear
enemy
that?
squadron is composed of
I think it's safer
MI-24s.
to use
Their
missiles.
specs are comparable with your M3s. If you don't want to die,
Okay.
stick together.
Don't worry, don't worry.
What the hell? How'd they get their hands on those?
That guy is just
one here. These
their mech is just the same as your
Yeah.
plane.
Get moving. Our
It's
M1's getting
just
slaughtered.
it's like F-15 with MiG.
Hey, Skull, you better keep pushing that booster.
Is there fuel from your mechs, and can it run out at all in the levels?
What?
Like,
Energy supply for your mech? Like, you're flying around with your mech all the time. Is there a chance that if you
More
fly around
contracts
too much
approaching.
that you could end up running out of energy or fuel
Oh.
or whatever propels it?
Well, even the bullet is infinite, so the flying energy is infinite too.
Okay.
We have it's like some kind of compact nuclear generator installed in your battleframe.
Best way to do it, just be like, yeah, we invented the vision machine.
yeah. I like to, if things get too hectic or too quick for view, you can hit the space bar is what I'm hitting to turn on, like, the slowdown, the bullet time. And then you have the
I
bar
never
for
even
that.
noticed that. I knew you were doing that. I didn't know that's what it was.
Yep, no, that's consciously me doing that.
Along with the lines of like the energy and things like that, using your weapons, is there overheating or possibly causing damage to your mech through doing too much?
I think that's a cool idea to add. But if it's to be done, I think it shall be done with some very, very powerful weapon. But
That's it for them. Good
at this
job,
moment,
man.
it's just if you spend all of the ammo in the clip, it will take some time to reload.
Welcome to Matrill, Lieutenant Colonel Morgan Akeem.
I was also
I'm
gonna
Lieutenant
say-
Colonel Esmeralda Ingrid, the captain of
The
the
voice-
USS
Congratulations.
Cacao.
The voice
I will
acting
be your
in this
mission
is
control.
superb.
Matrill is a private
Thank you. I
military
will pass.
contractor.
I will pass
Its
your
major
comment to the
stockholder
voice
is a
actor.
weapon
thank you.
manufacturer, General Cybernetic
We have
Technology.
many
We work directly under
good
the Pentagon
voice
and the
actors
President
working
of the
on this
United
game.
States Command.
Most of them are from the east coast
Let's
of
get
your
to
country.
today's task.
Oh, cool.
Today, General Cybernetic Tech is going to deliver the newest prototype battle frame.
PMC, private
GCTX-01 to us at
private
Neo
military
ET Colony.
contractor.
Hey, it
However,
freaking blows my mind
we are not
this
the
is
only
in.
kid in the block.
I know. I
Right now,
know.
This
the
is
children
so
of Fallen
polished.
Nation
It looks
terrorist
so
group
good.
is attacking Neo IEG Colony.
That's
We estimate
uh,
they'll use everything
thanks
they have
to
to get the prototype
the
battle frame
UDK
before we
cinematic
do.
system. We are
I'm
able to
confident
craft
that we will be
this
able to beat them to the
uh,
prototype.
with
Once you're
with
there,
not
lift the machine with
with
emergency
not
startup
much
and fight your way out.
manpower need
The
as
other pilot now should
what
be
we
waiting for
have
you in the
to
cockpit.
do with auto engine or even with the preventer technique. Everything is asset with shader and the Unreal has a very good animation tool. We can cut, we can translate between, we can change camera very smooth. In the past we have many cameras.
Most of the
Classic.
weapons are unusable right now. It will take a while before all of them are online.
Whoa.
Japan.
Would you like to try using the blade?
You say
I
blade?
didn't. Yeah, blade. I didn't know about the blade. I was using the Gauss rifle.
Are you
and
breaking yourself?
No, it's saying missile usage not safe. Because we're so close, so they don't want you to explode yourself.
Delta Leader here. The princess is coming out.
Yes, I am.
Ah, there's so much attention to detail.
All units, protect Mirai. Do everything you can to get her to safety.
In fact, I am going to adjust this part of this level a little bit. I will remove some of the obstacle in a previous room, so it will be easier. Mirai, you are piloting Mirai. Mirai means future in Japan language, and it's basically a Gundam.
Yes, yeah, it is. This thing is so overpowered.
Is this an underground or still above ground city?
This one is still.
You will see.
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh, it's a dome
I'll
city.
just say that you'll see.
The princess is in the city area. I'm gonna open the gate now.
This is a railgun. Railgun is a sniper cannon that fire at about 5 Mach velocity.
Missiles can attack multiple targets at once without locking.
Okay.
Slow down. I do a whole bunch.
Psychodrome
I
is
love the
now
music
usable.
too. The music is gorgeous.
Please give Psychodrone a try.
The music that is played in this level is composed by Ethan Jeffrey, a British composer.
Drone will attack at all
Oh, really?
and distract
Yeah.
enemies.
And
If you're not locking on any target, the
for
Psychodrones
this
will
project,
intercept
we
incoming
use
missiles.
Sawa no Hiroyuki work as reference.
Smart missiles ready.
There you go.
Oh wow,
Yep.
huge.
Psychodrome
Yep.
is now usable.
The real intention of this level is to make the player get used to this battlefield.
Yeah, and all the different tools and stuff too.
Funnels deployed.
I would be
diff-
really intrigued to know the like the actual like storyline along the game world, like how they ended up
They have quite a bit
where
too.
they are, and like even like seeing how awesome, like how
Psychodrome is now
clean.
usable.
Our cat.
Excuse me?
Seeing how clean the game is, and then it just makes me like go, while I'm watching this going, who's piloting that city?
Incoming enemy formation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
There are
I
two
I think-
squadrons
Little
of
things like
MI-24
that, just
and a
because it's
support
so,
ship.
so immersive that it
Without
just
the
makes
USS
me
Picard, it
want to
would
think
set
about all the like actual
Middle
details
deployed.
of what's going on.
Yeah, we have received quite a lot of feedback that the player want to know a lot more about the character. So we plan to include some kind of visual novel style storytelling in
Psychodrome is now
in the
usable.
game too. But that is in the future plan.
I think you should make a movie.
We cannot use too much pre-rendered movie in the game because Mac hardware have problem with pre-rendered file. So everything that is displayed in the game must be rendered in real time.
That's amazing.
It's just technical limit that prevent us from using the movie file. You know, those guns that you able to blew them off so easily. This was the gun that shoot you down in the last level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the difference in power between Mirai and ordinary battlefield is that much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. It's neat that they have that.
One of the questions
Yeah.
in the chat right now is there a plan to clean up the trails anymore in the future? They clip
Trail?
close to the mech.
Oh, when like when I launch the missiles kind of thing?
I'm not completely
What
sure.
what do you mean by the trail?
But they mean the smoke coming off the missiles.
All psychodromes
Oh.
shot down.
Well, I think for
Psychodrome
the
is now
smoke
usable.
or missile trail, right? we we choose this ribbon style because it is cheaper than ordinary smoke, like the smoke you see from the enemy machine. So we can render a lot more of it in a single screen.
Please wait there.
Oh, cool.
From now on,
Because
I
this
entrust
game
that I
have to display a
be
lot
the
of
human
missiles
Jedi
on the screen
under your
screen at once.
care.
Yeah, there's a lot of individual things
Please
that are
raise
going
her to
on
be
in
a
this
good
game,
person.
but it all
Professor,
adds to the overall
You
immersion,
are
which is
always
amazing.
welcome on our ship at any time, Professor.
Thank you.
What was the hardest thing
We're being
to
engaged by
create
long-range
in this
ion
game?
cannon
Was it the
artillery.
storyline or
Iranian
the
suggested that they're from the Hilo
ship
class
models
destroyer.
or
The
That
gameplay
destroyer
itself.
shouldn't be able
The
to
game.
find us on radar, let alone engaging us
Uh,
from
well,
that sort of
uh,
distance.
Can you
It must be
simplify
using
the
recon squad
question?
for
What was the
remote
most
visual
difficult
targeting.
thing that you had
So
to
far,
create
all the
while
shots
making
have
this
missed,
game?
but their aim
Well,
is getting better. If Takao uses weapons to
the
take these
mo-
battle frames
I think
out,
the most-
something will be compromised.
the
We
biggest
will break our
trouble
silent run,
is
crank out active jammer,
to forcing
accelerate, and
ourselves
shake them off.
working on the
Like
game
Mirai to
instead
intercept
of browsing
Right
Facebook
now,
or
Mirai doesn't have
playing
any
games.
weapons.
The psychodrome
we-
is still
we do not
attached to
have
its wings,
much-
right? That should be enough.
Well, we
pilot
experience
I mean,
technical
Mr. Morgan,
problem
we'll get
almost
accustomed
every
to
day,
the
but
psychodrome
that is
better too.
become almost our daily routine. We test the game, we found a problem, we fix it.
Yeah.
And okay, but another thing is we tend to think when we think of the new game level, we tend to think it in
Don't forget that right now you
to
don't have
narrate
any weapons
in the
except
anime
psychodrone.
style.
So
But
please avoid
we have to
close
adapt.
range engagement.
But
Psychodrome is now
thinking
available.
in anime way,
Psychodrones
animation
are
way
ready to
is
launch.
not
More
100%
psychodrones in the air. The
fit
more
to be a video
powerful
game.
Mirai
So
is.
we have
Funnels deployed.
to think
The
something
psychodrone will then orbit the
like
target
when
at close range,
we
so
see
the
what we
target
see
will
in
engage the
animation,
door
and then
instead of you.
we make a level from that, and we have to adjust it a lot to make it appealing as a video game level. Because animation
Psychodrome is
director
now
have the power to shift the camera around, taking action from
Funnels deployed.
many angles, take a close-up shot on character. But if we make video game, we don't have power like that. What we have is we put
There's
player
another squadron.
into that
This one
situation.
comprises of
We make the
MI-24
situation
and
happen in the front of him
You should be able to lock on to the
and make it
target now.
as believable as
Since the
possible.
opponents are quite formidable,
Psychodrome is now
I think
available.
it's
and
safe to
have
keep some
the
distance.
composer
Don't get
and
ahead of your
the
partner.
voice actor assist us to make the player feel the way we want him to. Another problem is each game player have different level of skill and reaction speed.
Psychodrome is now
So-
available.
Why? So the experience and feeling of
If you're
each
under
player
attack from
is
missiles,
still
just release the
variable.
target rock.
It's not
Psychodrones
like
will help
movie
intercept
that
incoming
everyone
missiles.
is
New
experiencing
Squadron has
the
arrived.
same thing.
It's a
So
large
basically,
squadron of
it's like the
MI-24
difference
now
between
visible.
All of them are missile.
average gamer and I when it comes to a game like this. He would run circles around me while I would just be like, how do I shoot the lasers?
I
Well,
like robots.
it's more like some player in the same level. Some player will be shot down, but some player can pass it with
Psychodrome is
ease.
now usable. Funnels deployed.
Is up to different piloting skill.
Oh,
So-
these funnel drones are so
All
cool.
hostile battle frames
But
in
the game,
combat area
basically the
neutralized.
game is,
Enemy ship has stopped
it-
firing ion
It's
cannon.
good for. Is it good for any
Well done.
skill level? Like it sort of introduces you slowly.
Remember
so
the
that
last engagement.
You get to learn
It appeared
how
that
to
those
really
ion cannon
make your way
volleys are
through
fired from this.
the difficulties.
Celis Taurus, a critical
Yeah,
asset
so
of Children
there's-
of Fallen Nation.
there's a reason
the
why we
flagship
have
for Jennifer
4
Carrera,
level of
their
tutorial.
second in command.
of this game.
Today, we'll sink
Every
the Celis Taurus and
level you
capture
have
Jennifer
played up
Carrera.
until
So
the last
please
level are
listen
tutorial.
carefully. I am going to keep
After
this
this
brief
level
as
is
possible.
the real thing. The real thing is begin.
Celis Taurus is a modified UCN
So,
Keto class
You
destroyer.
might, it's reasonable that you might expect to be shot down a lot
There's two
this
BLS
time.
systems located
Bring
on
it.
the ship's nose. But what's
There's
most
a question,
dangerous
what
about the
is the
battlefront
price point
is
on
the
this game?
anti-air missile systems
Uh,
located
again,
on
please.
both sides of the ship.
How much
Good
does the
news
game
is,
cost
the system will
on
take a while
Steam?
to activate.
On Steam,
The ship has the
for
ability to track
America,
multiple airborne targets
well,
and
the
intercept
price base
multiple missiles
of
at once.
the North America
We expect that
territory
its
is
interception system
15 bucks.
is perfect.
But, okay,
There's a
it's
high chance you'll encounter
15,
Jennifer in her personal
15
jet,
bucks.
That
a
is
heavily
good.
modified
That's,
M3. If you have
I would
to
expect
engage,
it to
we
go
advise
for
you to
more,
stay away from
honestly,
her
because
machine gun range.
just how good this
That's
looks
all you need to
and
know.
how much
I have
content
to say
is
this
available.
again. This is not an easy
well,
task.
it will be
If the
at
Air Force
the
is the one doing this,
even more
they'll
content will
have
be
to
added in the
use an
future.
entire wing.
But I'm not sure that the Black Friday deal is out yet or not. It might be out in a few hours. I don't know.
Nope.
There's a little teaser for everybody.
Yeah, jeez.
So another question we had in chat is there any planned multiplayer or cooperative play planned for Project
Okay,
Nimbus?
Morgan, you down?
Yeah, we have
Are you
received
ready?
a lot of requests
The
for
target
multiplayer
ship is marked
and
red
co-op.
on the radar. Right now,
And
Celis Taurus has only
honestly,
less than 9 cannon active.
It has
If you take out
possibility
those escort battle frames first,
to do that
it will be much
Funnels
easier.
deployed.
because Project Nimbus is based on its system is based from the Unreal Tournament system, and we have
It's recommended.
experience making some kind of multiplayer game in the
Don't
past
forget that
with
Celis Taurus has an
with
almost
this
perfect
game
missile
engine.
interception system.
So it's very, very possible, but I cannot promise that it will be developed.
Yeah.
Right now, the first priority is to get the game campaign to the end.
Yeah, which I am fine with because the campaign is, well, you guys can see the campaign is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Funnels deployed.
It's when it comes to mech games, I'm always a little bit reluctant because, like, I think it was like Armored Core or whatever, where I played with my buddy and he's just like, oh yeah, I just gotta put this thing on the mech, do this and that, do put it around there.
installed under the ship's belly.
I was like, no, it was actually my buddy Curtis who had a Japanese PlayStation, but
Oh.
he's just like, oh yeah, you want to make yours? I'm like, no. Press A and then he destroys me in like 3 minutes.
Well, speaking of Armored Core 4 came out when I was in high school,
All of the ship
and the
missile
4
launchers are
4
online.
answer came out
Expect
when I
heavy
was
missile barrage.
in the first year of university. I watched a lot of video of it on YouTube, but frankly, I have not played because I have
really?
not bought PS3 yet.
All psychodrones shut down.
Man, Armored Core 1 came out when I was in
Psychodrome
junior
is now
high school. And I don't know, I put at least 1,000 hours into that game.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh man, I
So,
Funnels deployed.
we might have able to put some Armored Core feel into the game visually, but I don't know if it will feel the same.
Psychodrone
I-
shut down.
I prefer what you guys have here feels a lot more unique. Like it's a lot more special because it's it was said in chat earlier, it's a mix. It looks like Armored Core, it looks like it feels more like Robotech, and like you said, it's a lot like Gundam too. So, oh man, there's a lot going on here, and I wouldn't want it to just be like an Armored Core copy at all.
Now,
The open worlds make me feel like this is more,
I can't-
way more immersive.
You are going to die.
Yes, I am. You are not kidding.
I advise you to deploy decoy. The dummy decoy
Oh yeah, right.
can be act as flare too. Classic. Okay. So well,
All
I
psychodrones
don't know
shut down.
how the Armored Core playing
Psychodrome is
field
now usable.
because I have not played.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I play a lot of games just to get the feel of them. Like a friend says, hey, you want to try this? I'm like, okay, I might as well. And Armored Core was one of those games where I picked it up and just the amount
Smart
of
missiles
like
ready.
buttons and everything was almost overwhelming for controlling the
Funnels
character.
deployed.
That's one of the big things that's almost
This can't
not
be.
a complete drawback with me, but
I'll get it.
if there's too many controls to learn to, establish a whatever
Main
game you're
system
playing,
engaging
then
combat mode.
it's pretty
Okay,
crazy. Like,
Morgan,
I mean, I
Maddie,
played
are you ready?
N64 with all the buttons,
The
whatever.
target ship is marked in red on the
Played
radar.
Wii and I
Right now,
had
the Solus
Xbox
Taurus is
and
only
everything.
VLS and
Psychodrome is
high
now
cannon active. If you take out those
Yeah,
escort
just
battle frames first,
I'm
the
not
job
saying
will be
that
much
I'm
easier.
one of those people like going, I love not only like Super Nintendo with its
Releasing
7
from the
buttons,
decoy is
but
recommended. Alloy fire
What was
is
that
ready.
old? There was an old
Okay.
game that you had to buy the controller for.
oh, that game.
Forget that Solus
what
Taurus
was it
is
called?
almost
Iron
perfect
something.
missile
Wasn't it
interception
like
system.
a jet sim or something like that?
No, it was a mech sim.
Oh, it was a mech sim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it had like a full wraparound with all the buttons and
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Steel Battalion?
Steel Battalion. Yes, that was it.
oh boy.
We didn't get that in Canada. It was really hard to find it. You had to usually order it from Asia or from
I
straight from
think
Japan.
I saw this Steel Battalion controller at one point in person.
Yeah, we knew a guy
And I
that
think
had
it
it.
was like $300 just for the controller or something because it was so slim.
Right, there are
Yeah,
no weapons
I knew
installed
one
on the
guy
ship's
that had
belly,
it.
right?
Affirmative.
Somebody asked,
Engaging at close
can
range is
this
very
game
risky.
be controlled with a flight stick?
Or a
What?
controller.
This game can be controlled with dual stick controller. But with
Oh.
a flight stick, you have to have keyboard
Here I am.
on one
looking-
hand.
Oh, okay. Here I'm
Uh,
using my keyboard like a chump. I could be using my controller.
Flight stick, I think, with some rebinding, which is not implemented in the game right now. It can be, but it's not possible to control entirely by one stick.
Oh yeah. We got
It would
this
still
now.
be, feel decent if you did a
All psychodrones shot down.
keyboard and stick.
Whoa, that was close. Oh, nobody saw that, but that was actually
Psychodrome is now usable.
All of the ship missile launchers are online. Expect
Funnels
heavy
deployed.
missile barrage.
Uh-oh. I think
You
you're
know,
gonna get shot.
dual blade can be
Smart
used
missiles
to
ready.
intercept the missile too.
The blade can? Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's so awesome. I might have been
Jedi.
using it on the boss before.
All psychodrones shot down.
Rainier
No.
Jr. in chat says, I must say Project Nimbus plays far more comfortably than Armored Core.
Yeah,
I
it
used to
does.
love that series for over 10 years.
Thank you.
It plays much more comfortable.
Psychodrone is now usable. Funnels deployed.
I don't know if it's because it's all
All
based in the
psychodrones shot
sky
down.
and that everything is rendered real time, but like I would say this if you get this game on a big screen, you are in the game.
Yeah. Well said.
There's
So I should go downstairs after the show's done? Is that what you're saying?
I think that I will buy an Oculus Rift.
Oh yeah.
Screen's damaged
Do you guys have any
30%.
plans for any Oculus Rift support? I
Yes.
know everybody
Well,
wants
we-
it right now, but
VR.
We have
Psychodrome
we
is now
have
usable.
the straight goal on Kickstarter about Oculus Rift, and that goal has been reached. So
oh,
so it will be in the future.
wow.
Missiles ready.
One DK2 unit is sitting on my desk right now, but I have not. Oh, there's a lot of missile. I have not
Psychodrone shot
implemented.
down.
You just gave me a reason, the final reason I need to buy an Oculus. I've been putting it off, but if I can play this on the Oculus, I'm in.
Here's a little trick. The ship will go down fast if you use blade.
If I use which?
If you use the laser sword on the ship, it will go down very fast because this ship has a very good missile interception system, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot harm it with
It'll focus more
missile.
on ion cannon usage, but don't worry. It's not designed to
Ion cannon.
engage battle frame.
Are you like throwing your guy at the?
With the blade. I'm
Okay.
charging him and like,
So
wow.
it just kind of looks like you're like, I'm gonna get you, bonk.
Yeah. It feels really epic.
Funnels deployed.
So what you're trying to tell me is that this is more awesome than Pacific
Decoy's
Rim.
ready.
If
Well-
Pacific Rim could fly,
in anime culture, there's even really close, but it's different genre. But robot like Pacific Rim, we call it
Battle plan
super
approaching
robot.
hypersonic speed.
oh okay.
Damn it!
The super robot is a very big robot that we have to use a lot of resource to build it. But in this genre, we call it real robot, which see
Jennifer has
the
arrived.
giant robot will not be as big, and
Do not take
it
her
will
lightly.
be like
She's a confirmed
military
ace.
weapon or equipment.
Psychodrone is now
Oh.
usable.
So why make robot in story like Pacific Rim? It's very cool to have rocket punch or sword or punch or kick or something. The mech in this genre rely on conventional weapon like gun and rocket.
Yeah. So again, like Macross kind of style, where you don't really see much of the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
So all
because
you spamming
well,
missiles, huh? Show me some skill.
Psychodrone is now usable. Funnels deployed.
When it comes to the scenery, like underneath, you, how far down can you go, or how far out?
you can go down to underwater.
Really?
Underwater.
Whoa! Yep.
But-
Holy cow!
But
Psychodrone is now
with
usable.
your battle frame holding mechanism, you
All
will be
psychodrones
pushed
shot
up
down.
by holding force.
Oh, okay. Shoot!
That's what you
Flare.
get for playing in the water, man. You just got wet.
And you can go up really high. But if you go up too high, your frame will be explode. But you can go up to the level that you see the Earth. You see that you are entering space.
Whoa!
The sky become much darker.
That is
In high
crazy.
altitude.
That's amazing.
I'm having the feeling right now where it's like,
Don't let her come in the close range.
yeah.
Way too much going
Use
on
funnel,
for you.
funnel.
No, you're getting that feeling like in an anime where they introduce a new character and it's like that character is so ridiculously higher power than the antagonist, and you're just like, well, I'm dead. 9%
Use funnel. It's still cool.
Well, you better pull out your tri-beam.
Did you just make a Guyver reference?
That pilot is a woman.
She's a very good
Dragon Ball
woman.
Z reference against Raditz.
Oh, really? I thought you were doing the Guyver.
No.
The chess
Oh,
theme.
you are dying in slow motion.
Has done all this.
Where it does its thing and then
Well, this is a bug. I will fix it.
Do not take her lightly. She's a
Don't take her
confirmed
lightly,
ace.
man. Don't take her lightly.
I won't. She just whooped
You need to
me.
get an underwater
Psychodrome is
mech
now
so you can
usable.
just like be like, ha ha ha, shoot me
Whoa.
from underwater.
Look at all the missiles I just dodged.
Whoa. What?
Okay, you three,
Morgan,
I got
keep
no
the
time
distance.
for.
Don't let her in the machine gun range.
Dodge!
Funnels deployed.
Oh,
Oh, this is crazy.
You
Smart
got this,
missile
my
ready.
beautiful little funnels? Nope.
Rainier Jr. says, I hope to see more choices
You're
of maps
fast.
to use in survival mode.
yeah, we will. We have received that request
So all
from
you can do
the
is
game
spamming missiles, huh?
buyer.
Show me
So
some
we
skill.
are going to add it because it is quite boring to have to start on the plane C forever. So I think we will have some city scene and some canyon scene or mountain or something like that.
Gotta get rid of his friends first. Or rid of her friends. Her friend.
Will there be a possibility of dynamic damage in the future?
Dynamic damage. Well,
Smart missiles ready. Funnels
possible
deployed.
for more complex
Yeah.
battleframe,
Yeah.
but for most battleframe, it's not. Frankly,
Yeah, I would assume that'd be fairly difficult to add, considering everything that's going on currently, and possibly how much resources it's currently consuming, and just to add the extra thing where you can
Psychodrome is
destroy specifics.
Funnels deployed.
Honestly, I'm just a guy that interviews, so I can't imagine what goes into this kind of stuff.
Seriously.
well, it is possible to do, but this design choice too. That the game was
Smart missiles
called.
ready. I'm not finished yet.
Well, the game was designed like this. The mechanism is stuck in the core game
Psychodrone is
system.
visible.
Oh, you are entering space. Yeah, you are
I was
entering
just chasing
space.
her. Oh,
So-
she's going down.
If we
Funnels deployed.
are going to do more customized, more dynamic damage system, we have to change things a lot. But and one thing that the we can't I'm not sure that the playing experience will be improved, because well, you can say that you can aim
Battle frame is disabled.
for specific part of the
Autopilot is
battle
safe.
frame.
Main system will disengage from combat mode now.
I feel
You've done
so
a very nice
accomplished.
job last day. We've captured Jennifer Carrera.
Congratulations, you have
Right now
beat,
she's being
an
imprisoned in the
S-pilot.
highest security prison in CFN's Yokohama base. Our intel shows that Children of Fallen Nation has 4 commanders. We've captured 1, so there are 3
You are very
left.
good.
If
You
we're
are
lucky,
you
we're
are
going
very
to
good
bag
pilot,
another
you know,
one today.
Thank
Having
you.
played
It
this
appears
game
that
for
Children of
a
Fallen
while.
Nation's number 3, Obana
you.
Takeshi, is assigned to take care of their supply base located here, Hong Kong Island. Hong Kong used to be a large economic center before it sank by the rising sea level after the War of the Old World's Nations. So there will be a lot of skyscrapers in the flooded
Do you
city
want to read
ruins.
Rainers? Do you want to
The
read
combat
Rainers'
area
comment?
is in
Sure.
UCN's territory.
I'll just wait for
Although
the,
it's not
Oh,
populated
yeah, right.
and near the border, to avoid
I'm
encountering
just like,
UCN's
robots,
force,
let me fight
please
robots,
complete
let me
this
fight
mission and
robots.
get out of the combat area as fast as you can.
Okay, so Rainier Jr. says the implementation of multiplayer is probably going to be a challenge. I have used the Unreal Engine before, and
Destroyed
setting up
all
the
the
network
supply
code and
base.
optimizing
There
the
are
game
some
to
turrets
play
and old battle
without
frames defending the
interference from
area,
network lag is
but
going
that
to
still
take
poses
some
no
time
threat
to
again.
perfect.
Okay.
And I guess that was in regards to the possibility of a multiplayer.
So they were just explaining this level.
Psychodrome
Do you
is now
see?
visible.
We're in the ocean, but those are skyscrapers.
Yeah, it's the top of the skyscrapers in Hong
Right?
Kong.
So
Incoming
cool.
enemy
Fleeting
formation
Infinity asks, who did the AI coding in the game?
Me.
You did.
Yeah.
He was saying about how he loves watching like 2 mechs
Yeah.
just battle it out. So I'm sure he's complimenting you.
Well,
There's
the
another
AI, pre-code is not something so complex in AI theory. It's just plain code. There is no dynamic learning or anything that AI professor love to talk about.
We've learned from a couple developers that say that it's easy to make the AI smart, but really hard
Yeah.
to make them dumb
or more human.
or more human, have flaws and whatnot.
Ah,
Because like you can set it up so that an AI has perfect aim and dodge everything, but then once you start to make it go, well, maybe you don't want it to be able to defend itself absolutely perfectly. Then you have to really think about what needs to be done to bring it down to a non-robot level, I guess you could call it. Was there any challenges in the what was the hardest thing to deal with when it came to the artificial intelligence?
well, for this game, is to just make it not so easy to be killed by overwhelming. Well, most of the enemy AI are weak, and issue with standard weapon is it's fun to imagine how that you will pilot it. What happens if there is a bullet in your way? How will you dodge? If there is an incoming missile, how will you dodge? That's it. And we keep testing it. So if there's some issue like the AI is going to be shot down easily if they are close to each other, so then we add the mechanism of them to separate their wing. There is quite a test driving development,
Has arrived.
and since the AI use quite the same weapon system to the player, there's no cheat. They cannot be cheating. When the bullet get out of the gun, its trajectory is simulated as well as missile. So it is not. The AI won't be so godly strong because it have to play in the same rule, same physical rule of the real world. So with that, the human player always have advantage to this robot because this robot cannot learn from their mistakes. This robot will not be improved. They will not get smarter.
Incoming battle
Oh
frame
yeah, that
detected.
makes sense.
It's a heavily
That's
armed
even
low
in
speed
this
type.
one. I noticed that
That's
when
him.
you use your
Abana
blade,
Takeshi,
you
third
thrust
rank.
forward. So I've used that on multiple times. I'll hit the bullet time, so it slows down, and then I'll thrust
If
forward with the
Takeshi is
blade to
captured
get
or finished,
to. If the missile's
only
coming
Barry,
directly at me, I'll
first in
thrust
command
right
of the
past it.
Children of Fallen
So then I have to
Nation
take the time to turn
commanders
around. Whoa!
After you have dogfight with some bot from AI for a while, you will see. Okay, we are off time, right? Sorry.
The battle frame is a ZX-03
You will see its
judgment.
flaw,
It's a UCN's prototype battle frame. Psycho
but the AI will not see your flaw.
I think it has an ion cannon too.
You have 3 minutes to be finished.
Okay.
Okay.
Battle frame's damaged at 30%.
This is a bot.
Yeah. It's definitely.
It seems like Judgment is not equipped with booster.
Okay, he doesn't have a
Smart missiles
booster,
ready.
so stay out of
So
close
one
range.
of the things that I've just realized is that there's been talking in the game for the last hour, and makes now I just want to like go back and actually
Well-
pay attention to all of
If that's what you want to do, maybe we should pick it up on Steam. Same as anybody else that's
it.
been
Pick it up
watching.
on Steam for $15, you say?
Yeah.
Funnels deployed.
I don't even want to mention that it was hinted that there might be Black Friday sale in
Well,
this game
you
as
can
well.
you can wait for Christmas. There will be another sale, I guess.
There you go.
Christmas sale.
Though $15 is not a lot to
No,
ask
it's
for
not a
something
lot
this
for
good.
this game.
I don't know, $15 in my country you can eat about 2
All
dishes of
psycho
steak
drones shot
for
down.
$15.
I have to come over to your house then.
Yeah. $15 will get you
Psycho
a
drone
burger.
is now usable.
Yeah.
The burger is $2 here.
Wow. I love that.
For fighting this guy, just don't hit that
Smart
white
missiles
big
ready.
laser.
The thing that I just ran into.
Is the most devastating weapon.
Well, Infinity just said it's $11.24.
Or you will die.
Yep. It is a close match right now.
You can do it. Can you do it? Uh-oh.
Funnels Tunnels deployed.
Nope.
Good dodge.
Bum, 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 bum.
God.
No,
Okay,
God.
she is captured
Die.
or finished. Only Barretts, the first in command of the Children of Fallen Nation commanders will remain.
Just a little bit more.
Okay,
Okay.
it's 8 o'clock.
Thank you very much for playing the game.
Oh, no, thank you so much for being on the show. I know the timing is a little awkward, obviously, because you're in Thailand and we're in Canada. Yeah. So I wanted to thank you so very much for being here to share this experience with us. This has easily been one of my favorite mech games I think I've ever played. So
Thank you.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming to watch as well. And we will be right back.
We are just going to take a couple minutes to get the next game ready. What is it called?
It is called Reassembly. So people that watch our newscast are actually going to know this because I showed it a few months back and liked it so much that I actually backed it.
Fancy!
So it just had its playable beta launch for all of the Kickstarters, and now we're going to test it out. But guys, we will be back in a few minutes. Until then, enjoy some...
Let's all go to the lobby!
of that. All right.